Hi, I'm Joshua Howard from 180 Theory Hypnotherapy in Denver, Colorado. And I'm here today to talk a little bit about breathing exercises. And I know that breathing exercises aren't clients' favorite thing to do. In fact, for the most part, it's hard for me to get any of my clients to do breathing exercises. But I want to put this information out there. Because if anybody that's trying to figure out breathing exercises, there are a couple of places where they generally mess up. And I want to cover that in this video. So the thing to really keep in mind is that deep breaths start in the stomach. And really, when you take a deep breath, you should push your stomach out. Imagine your belly button is trying to reach out and touch the wall in front of you. That's like the best way. Buddha belly. Push it out. So you want to breathe in. So the breath should go all the way down to your belly. A lot of Americans, for whatever reason, breathe up here. And this is really problematic because if you've ever had a panic attack, you probably know that when you start having anxiety and you try to breathe in more deeply, you start having really shallow, short breaths. Like it feels like you're having a heart attack because you're not getting enough air. And a big chunk of that is because you're just not breathing deeply enough. So again, when you're doing breathing exercises, make sure that you breathe all the way down into your belly button. You might even be able to go lower than that, but at least to your belly button. So then the next thing to keep in mind is after you get your belly out, then from there you'll go belly out, and then your chest should also come out and it'll rise up into your shoulders. So just think. And like I said, the last thing, you should be able to feel it up in here. And I find that with my clients, for the most part, when they start breathing correctly, they get such an intense stretch up here that it can have a tendency to hurt in this area. So if that happens to you, just know that as you work on it, you will progressively feel less and less tension there. You might even, start holding less tension there, which would be good. So again, just keep in mind when you do breathing exercises, breathe in deeply through your belly button all the way up, like this. Notice. And so now with this understanding of deep breathing, because most people don't breathe like this, you can generally enter a nice, deep, relaxing trance state just through this kind of breathing. So the very first breathing exercise that you can do is one where you just slowly breathe in and slowly breathe out. You want to just make sure that your body takes in a nice, long, slow, deep breath. But otherwise, you want to keep your attention focused on just noticing what it's like to be breathing. In other words, don't hold your focus on breathing per se. So don't say like, I'm going to breathe in deeply and focus all of your efforts on it like this. Because you notice there's so much force in that. So what you want to do when you do a breathing exercise is to let your body breathe, but just be mindful that you're breathing correctly and deeply enough. So like so, just notice the body breathing and allow it to go deeper. So the breathing exercise would look like this. And you could repeat that from anywhere from 30 seconds to 10 minutes. It really depends on you, how much relaxation you want to get going, how stressed you were to begin with, all of these certain things. But the last thing I'll leave you with here is that the reason you'd want to practice these kind of breathing exercises is not so much to relax at a whim or to relax right now, but rather to train your body how to relax instantly at your command. Because if you don't know how to relax, when you start thinking to your mind, I need to relax, I need to calm down, your mind will probably start giving you things like, well, how should we do that? I don't know how to relax. I'm stressed out. This is agitating. Blah, 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 blah. And those are the kind of cycles that cause you to get more and more and more and more frustrated. So the thing really to keep in mind is just practice. What you practice is what you can pull up. I really hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, make sure you leave a comment below, share with your friends, and shoot me an email if you have any questions. Hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.